Okay, so as promised, here we go with a review of the Zip Firestarter. They said, I believe this is kerosene block. So I would not cook directly off of this. I'd let it burn off. But watch how easy this is. Light the package. That's it, folks. She's burning. This thing is really cool. This produces a lot of black smoke, but if it is kerosene, that's understandable. Should definitely not be. Get the timer started. You're gonna have to add about 15 seconds to that. Here comes the wind again. Should definitely be no problem getting a fire started with this. And at like 40 cents a piece, 45 cents a piece, not bad. Saves time going looking through the woods for kindling. Not a bad price at all. And I don't believe that was a sale price either, guys. I think that was the standard everyday retail price. $2.79, box of 6. But as you can see, this thing burns awesome. You know, it actually throws almost as much flame as the cedar puck, but much smaller to carry. I can easily carry 3 or 4 of these for the space that one of those cedar pucks takes up. If space is an issue to some people, which I know some people have an issue with weight, which I don't get. You know, it's all about grams and ounces and my bug out bag, and you know, oh, that weighs 3 ounces, that's a lot. And you know, I actually saw a video where this guy was scraping the paint off of one of his items. I forgot what it was. I think it was some kind of stove or something. He's actually scraping the paint off with a pocket knife and sanding it down. Yes, literally put it to a sander because the paint is extra weight. That's ridiculous. That's not somebody I would have fun going on the Appalachian Trail with, or anything like that. You know, that's somebody I would avoid. They would just work on my nerves. I mean, if they're that picky and butthurt about the weight of paint on their stuff, that's ridiculous. So as you can see, this thing's burning pretty well. Now you're not going to get the, you know, 19 minutes like you did out of the cedar puck, but it's burning pretty good. We're at 220 as I knock it over, but that thing's burning good. We used them all weekend for our fires. Just lit that, a few small pieces of just kindling, little sticks that were laying around, and then I threw them on and I waited about 2-3 minutes and I threw our split hardwood on. We have some cedar and some there's some pine there, but you know, the pine is so soft and it burns hot. If you want heat, pine's the wood to use, but you go through it like crazy. So last year we used mostly pine. I mean, it is only an outside campfire. This year I found a pretty good deal on, it's like third cords. It's not a quarter cord, it's a little bit more. It's like a third of a cord of hardwoods. And it is at Ace Hardware, believe it or not. And the majority of it is like cedar. And maybe some cherry wood, I'm not sure. I'm not real good with the woods, but it was like $65 for a third of a cord. And this stuff's nice. All split, it's all dry. And it comes in a big pallet that they can forklift it right on your truck. And you pay a $35 deposit on the pallet. Now when you bring the pallet back, it's just a wood pallet, but it's got these reinforced sides all the way up to hold the wood in. You get your $35 back. But we chose to, I asked the guy, I said, listen, I don't really want to, you're going to fork it on. Yeah, it makes it easier in the beginning, but I still have to take it to my campsite. I have to unload it. Then I have to strap this empty box down and bring it back and have it unloaded and, you know, wait for $35 to go back onto my debit card. And so I said, can I just pay the $65 and me and my son will hand load it onto my truck and just leave the pallet, not even take it? And he said, yeah, sure, that's fine. So that's what we did. Avoided all that hassle of returning it and waiting to get the money put back on our card. So yeah, there you go, the Zips. I love them. They're great. You just light that plastic and it's done. Let it do its thing. So we're at almost 5 minutes. I never really timed one to see how long you would get out of it. Once it starts shrinking in size like that, it's not going to be long now. Probably be out within the next 2 minutes or so. So you're looking at about maybe 7 minutes, 8 minutes. You can buy them on Amazon. I did look there. They have them. What I found was they had them as one of those add-on items where if you put $25 in your cart, you can get them for a certain price. But the only way you can get that price is to spend $25, which is usually not a problem with me and Amazon. But I noticed they were $5.03 as an add-on item. That was 12 of them, so it's a little bit cheaper because we got 6 for $247 or $274, whatever it was. So it's a little bit cheaper if you buy the 12 pack like that. But the wait time on them, it said, may take up to 2 to 3 weeks to ship. Well, when you're in camping season, 2 to 3 weekends wasted waiting for them, that's not going to work. So I totally scrapped that idea. I knew that when I had bought a box from initially, I bought them at Walmart. So my wife was going over there to get some new tiki torches. We have some metal and some bamboo ones up at the campsite, and I think we have 9 of them, and half of them are bamboo. And last week, one of the bamboo tiki torches lit on fire when she lit the torch. So I don't really care for the bamboo too much. Plus, they don't last long. The sun and just the rain, just the weather in general, just breaks them down so quick. Seems like every year you got to get new bamboo torches. So we wanted to get metal ones. We're going to trash the bamboo ones, and we're going to want to get all metal ones. So she found them at Walmart, and it's unbelievable how expensive those metal tiki torches are. They're like $10 a piece. So it was like, I think $50 just for metal tiki torches. But now they'll last for a long time. They'll last for quite a few years. The paint they put on them, it doesn't rust. I mean, it may after like 5 years or so, but we've had these 2 or 3 years and there's no rust at all. So they last pretty well. All right, we're at just over 7.5 minutes. Still going. But if you want to look for something to throw in your pack to get a fire started, you know, you're out hiking or backpacking, camping, whatever. These things, to me, I think are the greatest thing. Like I said, they do throw a little bit of fumes. They are a kerosene block. It's not overwhelming. I mean, I'm standing here right behind the camera. I am not far from it at all, and it's not bothering me at all. I can hardly smell it. But you guys want to try something really cool, these are neat. Nothing like finding something to talk about for 10 minutes while you watch something burn, huh? That's what it's all about. It's starting to dwindle down. We're almost at 9 minutes. I'm thinking maybe 10 or 11. Going a little bit longer than I thought. That windscreen is giving it ideal conditions also. The wind is kicking up back through the front end here a little bit, but we do have a storm coming through with some rain. So, I can show you Show you that real quick. You can see the clouds are moving in. But yeah, it's nice to look out there and not see any snow. Won't be long. Have that up. This winter was just so long. We were talking about it last year, the second week of May, we had our pool open already. Now, it was cold to go in it, but we had it, I had it treated, I had it cleaned, I was running a pump. I mean, it was clear, the water was ready to go. But here we are, April 24th, and I don't see that happening for a while yet. There's no way I'll have it open by the second week of May. Till I get it cleaned out and get the solar cover on to get the temperature up. There's no way. Winter's just been crazy. Alright, so that's what we're at now. Still going. It's definitely fizzling though. So I'm going to call it I'm going to say probably about 12 minutes. You guys have any ideas on fire starters you want me to try out? You seen something neat? Let me know. I'll try them. You know, pretty much that's what my channel has seemed to become, is a lot about fire starters, and you know, it's going to be a lot more camping coming up. Now we have the camper open, a lot more things like that. I said in previous videos, my son and I are going to spend a weekend up on the Appalachian Trail. Not much of a hiker with my issues with my bones and stuff, but you know, we'll probably hike a mile or two and then find somewhere to, basically we're going to do an extended camping trip. We'll set up somewhere and camp out for the weekend. We can go walking a little bit during the day, you know, see what we can find, but it won't be a whole lot of hiking and backpacking. And take you guys for a walk through the woods behind our campsite up there. Walk up towards the mountain. Well, it's a far walk to the mountain, but walk through the woods towards the bottom of the mountain, and it's really nice back in there. It's been a long time. I was a little kid the last time I walked back through there, but it's pretty neat. Nice and secluded, quiet. Once you get away from the campgrounds and all the campers and the noise, which during the week it's nice. I'm planning on going up. It's Tuesday. I'm planning on going up on Thursday during the day. So maybe we'll do that if it's nice. So far the weather looks like they don't want rain. They wanted about 67 for the high on Thursday. So we'll take a walk back through and I'll show you around back in the woods. Alright, so we're at about 13 minutes. Still going. It ain't gonna be long though. There it goes. So 13 minutes, not bad. So there you go, guys. That's the Zip fire starter. You have any questions? Leave them in the comments below. Private message me. Probably easier to just leave them in the comments. If you private message, sometimes I have a hard time getting into my messages. So let me know if you like the video. Please like. If you're not a subscriber and you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. I appreciate it all. Appreciate all my subscribers, all my viewers. Thank you. God bless. Take care.